In Lesotho, since the days of HIV, which is way back in the early 2000s, a lot of children lost their mothers, their primary caregivers. And in the Lesotho culture, usually when a child loses a caregiver, a relative steps in, a neighbor steps in, the chief, somebody steps in. However, the HIV crisis was so bad in Lesotho that a lot of adults died, and a lot of child-headed households started springing up. Hence, there was a need for children's homes.
We work most with abandonment. In our country only, we have teenagers who are becoming mothers and they do not know what to do with the kids. So they leave them in toilets, they leave them in dustbins. So there is a huge need for safe houses.
My name is Motlat. I was raised in beautiful Trim from 8 years old till 18. So it's 10 years, strictly 10 years. I was 1 year old, my mom passed away. She was HIV positive. Years later, my dad passed away as well. So my sisters, they didn't have money to raise me. So she was still struggling, going to and fro to the neighbors and asking for food and things that will help her to raise us. I was a bit of a gate till I was 8 years old, then I came to BDS. The first impression I got from the first mom was a very welcoming and warm hug.
When he came here, he was still very young and sickly, and he had a special diet because of his condition. We had to make sure that he was healthy.
Being raised a beautiful dream is a dream come true. It's awesome. It's the simple word for it. Awesome.
We believe that children grow best and heal best in community, in a family.
I grew up into a strong young man.
I have seen so much growth in Motlatsi, so much. He's able to do things on his own. That is an achievement. He told me he's already submitted a CV to some places because he does art.
Every time I see a picture of a person, I have that thing inside me saying, I want to try that one. I want to try it.
And then one time he tells me, there's a car wash, look for signs. That is the work that I've done. And that made me feel so proud. We didn't tell him to go do that. Now he understands that I have gotten all that I needed from BDS and now I can stand on my own.
I'm an artist. It's a gift God gave me.
Motlat has always been fantastic, always been keen to serve, served in VKids. He is a gifted young man, well-grounded, responsible, and is an artist. We've seen him through the years, progress and get out of his cocoon and realize his talents and really try them out. He's always been the kind of guy who knows what he wants and goes out to get it.
When Motlatsi was reunited with his siblings, he had had this thing that they took him to a care facility for him to die. He didn't understand why the sister went with the brother and not with him, yet he was the youngest. So that all these years, that is the question that he has wanted an answer to. So when they reconciled, then he had closure, and I was glad at least that the questions that he has had for all these years, they were answered.
I actually explored more of my family. Asked questions. I asked my biological brothers and sisters questions about my family. I'm still glad that at least I still have a family somewhere. Even though I still have I still love Beautiful Dream a lot. That's for sure.
He has been helping his sister's children now to grow. They now look up to him as their uncle. I was not happy with the condition of where he is at now, but like he said, that it's part of growth. BDS has been continuing to support Motlatsi. with the situation he's in now, the sisters are doing all they can. We still buy them groceries every month. And now with Motlatsi going to school, we're still going to continue supporting the little ones while they're home.
I was very glad to move out because I wanted more of my brothers and sisters from elsewhere to come and have the same feeling I had when I was at Beautiful Dream.
Unfortunately, we can only accommodate at most 16 children. I remember we turned away last year, late just between November and December, we probably turned away 5 children because we did not have any space for them. And so really opening up our space would enable us to rehabilitate more children, provide more care for children who really are desperate for a caregiver, for services.
I think that is why BDS has embarked now in this big project of expanding. When we move to our permanent home, we'll be able to accommodate more children.
When we talk about the project where BDS is building homes for to increase capacity to be able to accommodate more children. That will really be helpful to many boys and girls who have the same story as Motlatsi, who may be at this moment without those homes. Their futures may just be lost. We never know. Maybe we have another great artist there. Maybe we have the next Secretary of the United Nations. Maybe we have all these great things, but it's potential that we can only realize if we put ourselves in a position to be able to hold it.
Homeless children are in the street. You'll see them in the streets begging for food, stealing to make a living. The new Beautiful Dream we will have will be very important to those kinds of kids, because they will know what is right and wrong, and they will know God better and love one another. That's the important one.
The children of Lesotho are the future of Lesotho. We really would like an opportunity to offer these services to even more children. That would really go a long way.
Imagine all these children who are still staying with those people who are abusing them, who are staying and who do not have any family to look after them. We need to expand BDS so that we can take these children in, come train them, send them out when they are ready to go and stand and be on their own. BDS is really playing an important role in these children's lives. And we thank God. We thank God for all the supporters. We thank God for all the funds.
I just like to express our heartfelt gratitude, mine and that of the children, and anybody who has believed in them without even having known them previously. It's been a miracle to witness how the funds that have been sown into the children's lives are bringing a lot of fruit.
Words are not enough to express just how grateful we are for the support that we will receive. Like every day, there's never a day that our children go to bed without food. There's never a day that our children are out of school. We always have support.
I see myself as a successful businessman. I see myself with a lot of businesses, and I see myself having the courage and money to invest into Beautiful Dream and do the same thing that people have done for so many years. I want to do something for Beautiful Dream as well, because it has done a lot. I feel like I owe Beautiful Dreams a lot.
I thank you for this opportunity to talk to you, and thank you that you gave us. You are so much to us, and my life at Beautiful Dream is very happy.
God bless you all, and I'm where I am because of you guys. I'm just very happy.